taken care of?
Um, First one, patient conduct.
Okay, that's good. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Several places where patients have died because they weren't receiving healthy care
Mm.
available. They can infections. Those are the two main things.
Sure. Yeah.
Those are the two main things. But also, the procedure, I think it can possibly not reverse, but the effects of the procedure will not be the same.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes
So
it
that's
doesn't stick.
probably.
All right. All right. So we're more so concerned about the holistic aspect of having a plastic surgery and making sure the patient fully recovers properly, that is educated on what to do, how to do it, so on and so forth, so that they have the best experience possible. I love it. That's great. That's great. Okay, now back to my question. How long have you been in Japan? How long do you plan on staying? And this is about to be a progression, um, because we're going to get to that Venus in a second. Uh, how long have you been in Japan? How long do you want to be in Japan? And do you want to be here for the next 5, 10, 15 years? What does that look like? And if so, do you plan on doing the same thing, or do you want to branch out?
Hmm. Well, I arrived here October 22nd of 22.
Mm,
Goodness, yeah, it's 2022.
wow.
Um, so I've been here. It will be 2 years in October. Um,
Dang.
um,
Yeah.
and so you said what is the rest of it?
So you've been here for almost 2 years. So do you want to be here for another 3, uh, another 7 or 8,
Hmm.
or another 13?
I'm a traveling woman. Shout out to most deaf.
Oh,
Traveling woman. Anyway, but traveling woman. So I don't know. Right now this is the first time in my life I was just talking about the David. I don't think I've had a concrete plan in terms of what's next.
mm,
So I don't know what that means. I'm at an interesting point in my life, but I'm open to everything. My daughter's going away to college. I thought about even starting a blog to mom untethered. You know what I'm saying?
oh wow,
Yeah.
that'd be super
So I
dope.
think I may do that.
That'd be super dope.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
oh my
I
God.
just start kind of exploring and talk about my travels and expressing, even thoughts and feelings associated with being separated from my daughter.
Yeah.
My sentiment as she learns herself and as she grows and blossoms as a woman.
Yeah.
How the experience is to sit back and watch that because I'm definitely a natural nurturer, and so I'm gonna be, like my role changes in her life and her mother, but it's gonna look different.
Mm,
Unless I freak out and go adopt another little kid, which I would love to. I'm still gonna have this experience of watching my mother blossom and grow. It's a blessing.
that's so profound.
Yeah,
Yeah.
finding myself in this next phase of life is second. You know what I'm saying? This next 50 years,
Hmm.
God willing. So I don't care. I'm open. And I am blessed enough. I have a unique opportunity, and that I can my professional allows me to go wherever I want to go. I
Yeah.
could open my private practice stuff. I thought about that, and I'll go meet an actor in Costa Rica or something. It's good. I go to Europe or somewhere, go to the DOD and or wherever I want to work. So I'm fortunate in that I have flexibility.
Mm.
So I'm realizing, just how flexible it is. So
Yeah. That's
I'll let you do it.
that's dope. When you spend so much time in a profession and in a specific place, and you spent so much time planning out where you want to be, how you want it to go, and you're working towards that goal, and you're hitting these mile markers, and you're celebrating those mile markers. I think there comes a time where it's not just being relaxed, but it's being like, okay, the mom untethered thing. It's like looking at the next phase from a different perspective. You'll have the ability to practice wherever you want to go. And the question becomes, in the process of evolution, well, what do I want to do? How do I want to do this? What do I want this to look like? Uh, I think it's great that right now you don't know. and it's okay just to be. I love that.
Yeah,
That's
that's a good
yeah,
get there to be okay with this.
yeah.
There's a song by this artist called David. It's called B, and I
Mm,
think I used to love it. And we actually do, and yeah, it's just about enjoying the moment and let's not plan just to be.
yeah.
He talks about these anxieties, him and this lover, you know, about a meetup and stuff. It's just be. So yeah, definitely in a state of being.
Mhm.
I just taught me that.
Yeah. On one of Common's albums, he ends with one of the intros, and he says, the present is a gift, and I just want to be." And I,
That's everything is the
that's it.
what is real here and now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that kind of pushes us to the next point of how do you all deal with handle events that, and I'll rephrase it. I'll rephrase it like this: how do you all deal with and handle events that might seem insignificant to the people that are there in the states, but can be significant events to you abroad because you aren't right there? How do you cope with that? What is the because I'm thinking that there has to be some type of a balancing act because you can only be where you can be when you can be there.
Did you mean to say things that are significant in the state and not as significant to us here? You said
Mm-mm.
significant here and not significant to other people in the state.
No, I said that way because
So you're saying that they're important to us here, but not important to people in the state.
right, right. So they might not seem as important to people in
Yeah,
the states,
yeah.
right?
How to handle it.
Yeah, but they end up being a bigger thing
To
beyond.
me,
Yeah.
well, I think we talked about it being in the military for a long time, and Jordan has not been around family. He's been with me. We're in Texas, we're in Florida,
Yeah.
now he's with me in Japan.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, I think that comes with the territory. I think that once again, perception. You know, uh, uh, what what is what may be significant to me is not significant to someone else.
Sure.
And so I think in terms of that, I think I've become. Oh, I don't want to say alone wolf because I do have friends that are like family here. Um, and I usually do wherever I go, develop strong friendships and friendships. But so used to just kind of managing it, actually, I become my own island, which is not healthy either. I think supporting. But yeah, I think for a long time, I think there's things that in my life that been really being interested in
Mm.
other people, my loved ones in the state.
Hmm.
It shouldn't be, right? Because I think that because the term loved one implies that you are certainly dynamic. So I think when you're experiencing something serious, it's important to you, but it's important to me.
Hmm.
But I had my experience.
Sure. Yeah.
So I think I went into this island of it. And I didn't realize it until recent death of my mother. And I had someone that was really there for me, and I kind of said, I got it, I got it. More than one person.
Hmm.
And it really forced me to because it was a mirror effect of how isolated I became.
Mm.
In essence, the answer is isolated.
Hmm.
Learn how to be an island. It's just impossible.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you kind of formed a family away from family.
Now I have. Not I
Now,
learned what I had.
yeah.
Yeah, now I'm learning. Absolutely.
So okay, that's that's good because I get concerned about you and Joe being so far away, and there's only so much that you can do and say over the phone, and presence makes up a huge part of your support system. And having the presence, that's why this trip is really so important for me. And although I wanted to catch a great tail because it would have been cheaper, I had to weigh the pros and cons, and I couldn't depend on great tail or max flight because they can change at the whim. So it was important that I came on this trip, especially we planned this trip before my mom passed, and it just so happened in divine timing that I'd gotten the trip paid for, leave had been approved, so on and so forth, and I was still able to make it, which made this trip even more special uh, because of the events that we've just experienced. So I think presence, a person's presence, your support form, or your support people's presence is paramount when going through uh, hard times, as it were, because there's only so much you can do and say over the phone. even with video. Like that presence is lost. Being able to get the hug when you can. Uh, so yeah. What about you, Joe? What have you done to learn how to cope with these types of events?
Honestly,
Mm,
like either a friend or a guidance counselor or people that
mm,
I trust. No, no, you talk to the counselor.
oh,
Yeah, like, okay.
good.
I find that to be very helpful. It's nice to know that people are there for you and they care about you.
Mm-hmm. It's good. I'm glad that you all have those supports and those outlets. I'm really concerned about that.
Hmm.
So
I want
yeah,
to say, I didn't know that.
yeah.
I did not know that.
Powerful.
Thank you. I didn't know that you did that.
Oh, absolutely,
And I
absolutely.
thank you. And I didn't. And I will say this. I would be remiss in saying, I mentioned one person in particular, this certain he.
Mm,
Wow. So I can say
yeah.
amazing soul. And I do have friends, other friends that would just there for me.
Yeah.
Friends at the time. I do have friends that are, what are you doing? How you doing? I'm good. So
Hmm.
things like, talking into doing this
Yeah.
and saying ask.
I,
So I have friends, and cousins. So I do have, like you said, it's important.
it
I
is.
didn't know that. Like I do have you there, James. But I didn't know you were here.
Well, yeah. I know I'm a bit of a conundrum to people, and I am to myself.
No, I mean
Shit.
I didn't know you were aware of it. It's probably
Oh,
a better term.
absolutely.
Not cared, but
Yeah.
aware.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a very concerning thing. So yeah, it's something that I've thought about a lot, and I've spent a lot of sleepless nights trying to figure things out. So this trip is extra special and very important. And then we out here hitting these streets of Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I've been doing, I know, and this is just for the people who haven't seen it that are going to be watching this, but I have, if you get a chance to come to Japan and just eat. Oh, oh my God. Oh my gosh. The food here, it's so much healthier. My body's been able to digest it so much better. It's, oh, now you gonna walk.
You was hanging in there, fat.
Oh, I like,
Cause
again, I like,
your sister would walk. I'm like, my brother is getting it with me.
yeah,
That was
I love,
awesome.
hey, I love to be out in the streets and walk. I love walking. I love hiking. But if you're gonna come to Japan, be prepared. Don't drive. Take the train system, like my niece was saying. Get acquainted with them and do it that way. And be ready to go out here and do about 5 to 7 miles to go and see some good stuff. And it's because it's worth it. It's worth it. So with that being said, what has become you all's favorite part of Japan? I think Joe is on you.
My my favorite part of Japan. About food.
Sure, sure. What has been your favorite part of Japan?
Mm. Well, I would say, society perspective of your perception of you. And because I am a black lady and I'm rather tall. And, I just have, I feel I'm human first here and form first, black people, you know, black, and it's okay because I'm proud to be black.
Yeah.
But in America, there's a lot of negative isms that come with that identity. And so here, there's just a different feel. There's a burden that I don't experience here. Not to say that Japanese people are
I
modest
can
and I
speak for
can speak
every
for everybody in Japan, but there is a different feel. I feel a different feel
Mhm.
in the United States, and I'm gonna see differently. You saw the lady came in, old lady
Oh
today.
my goodness,
She
yeah.
was about to come on in and talking to
Right.
us. You know what I'm saying? Never mind, she couldn't even speak English.
Yeah, she, yeah,
But she
she,
wasn't afraid. Like, oh shoot,
yeah, and she pointing at,
these jokers see 6 feet.
right,
No.
right.
She knocked on the door and was like, hey y'all,
Yeah,
you coming in the house? Listen,
I
you about to
know.
come in and see it. Um, no, I do really enjoy the sense of community also. There's some mama signs that look out. They know about Jojo and what she's
Mm,
doing. If she goes to school, etc. My neighbors across the street, they see and know who she is. I know they've seen you fat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a different. I like the community. The pace is slower. Even though I do like fast food, but I'm enjoying it. I think I needed it. Um, I like to get away. There's almost a sense of unrealistic.
mm,
I'm already a little different anyway. So I really love it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So yeah, I love his culture and the beauty of Japan. I can really appreciate it. I can walk and just I
Oh,
can just look for beauty. This is a great place to practice mindfulness, y'all. To that, honestly,
yeah,
backpack. We can just go. So let's walk sometime. Let's just walk. Like I told you, I'm like I was in the scramble area, just
yeah,
walking around,
yeah.
by myself. So and I'm an extrovert, so this is new to me. I need to kind of being by myself.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of things like nuance, but
It, I, and yeah, I see how it very much so can be because I love this place. I love this place. Again, talking to Maya, we'll put this on our list as a consideration. You know, now as I've been listening to you throughout the week, it, it it's still a consideration, but there might be some parameter shifts because if you're gonna be leaving,
oh, yeah, I
uh,
mean, I'm not leaving.
no,
It's just to be
no,
my
no,
home
no.
base.
I,
But
yeah,
I
sure,
yeah.
because I still want you to leave.
I mean,
That
yeah,
was
but
yeah, get
no,
rid
if
of
I had
that
family here, no, this be my home base.
because we come and visit anyway. So I'm just saying, but yeah, Japan, and I'll do a separate a vlog about that on here, as I've been going through my experience here. I've been doing some TikTok, some Instagram, some Facebook Live, expressing uh, my feelings on it. So back to you, Joe.
Oh, okay. So my favorite thing about Japan is how different it is from America.
Mm,
I like
explore that a
how
little bit.
I like how people are quiet here.
Okay, yeah.
I like how they're overall they're pretty respectful. Like if they accidentally bump into you, or yeah, you know, something, they'll be like, "Oh, you listen," or "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry," etc. And it's so cool. I love that. And I love the women.
And that's your favorite spot? Okay.
I mean, God,
Yeah, there are a lot of dogs. These jokers
dogs and strollers.
love dogs. Jesus,
Seems
junk
like
stuff.
serious.
Like, yeah, they like all they dogs and strollers hanging out. Just I saw so many Shiba Inus just being pampered. I was like, what? Wait a minute.
You like it?
Yeah, that's a dog.
That dog, like, yeah,
That is a
yeah.
dog. Why?
I love seeing. I love it when they have a big dog like a golden retriever, and they put furry on it. It's so cute. Jojo on it.
I have my reserves.
Oh, I love it. And I had to go in the retriever before out for the hunt. The person, they're kind of, but they were kind of off that dog. He was a puppy, and it came up to me, and I had this French on, and I was petting it, and then it kept trying to play with my Frenchie. It was so cute.
Mm,
I was all over it, but it's okay.
yeah. I was actually expecting you to say you're independent.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, because so you be out here in these streets on them trains, you and your friends, y'all hitting the McDonald's.
that's, that's cool.
Glorious, glorious McDonald's. Mm. Y'all be out here mauling it up. uh, down in what's it, Shibuya, down in Tokyo, down by the Scramble. I mean, you even did street. No, I'm just playing. That's not just joking. But
Mm-hmm.
you're independent out here, and I tell you, I've seen kids as young as 5, 6, 7 years old hitting these train systems, going through doing their thing, no issues, no problems, no harassment from adults. It's amazing to me. What you got?
Yes, and then people with medical issues, like whether they're medical, they're visually impaired.
Sure, yeah.
Earlier today, there was a woman who couldn't see, and she had her walking cane, and she was going down the stairs. I was walking next to her, and I didn't want to leave her because I didn't want her to fall down the stairs. So I didn't want to interact
Mhm.
because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to do it. So I was just walking slow, and she got all the way down the stairs by herself. And I was like, and she went on her way.
That's what it is. That. Yeah. Like I dig the fact that in the busier areas of the city, they have that golden path that has the walking stick assistance lane. I think that's ingenious.
Almost like real or something.
Yeah,
But
absolutely. Like you're thinking about the citizens and the safety of the citizens. But again, I'll do another separate thing to talk about that. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I think it's absolutely beautiful. So, family, we're almost at an hour. Is there anything else that you all would like to express, talk about, and just put out there? General emotion, feelings, or anything.
I'm really excited about the music.
Oh, which one is that? I still ain't watched them. Yeah, I ain't watched any of them, and I need to.
We do. I can't believe it.
I know, I know, I want to.
No, no. I just want to encourage. I was serious about that movie. That is not it. I am out and about so much that I honestly, I don't have time to keep on this series. I just want to encourage us to explore. Get out there. There's a whole wide world. I have some cousins that are, oh my gosh, aren't they racist? Aren't they? I'm like, no, get out and
Oh,
explore. No, get out there and live. The whole wide world waiting for you to encounter.
yeah, absolutely. That's good. Joe?
And so your feet.
Yeah, bring your kids for sure to have this type of experience. It's worth it. They deserve this. Now, if you going to Jamaica, no, leave them at home.
I was like, what do you mean?
But an experience like Japan, oh my goodness, got that. Oh, this is absolutely amazing. So, Joe, what would you like to to leave us with? Like even for your peers or whatever.
For my career, I believe in honesty and the really hard.
I know that.
So, that's vote for me.
Indeed, future president. All right, you can do that too if you want to. And I definitely think you got my vote. Go ahead.
I appreciate you all for welcoming me and for helping me out in the country. You've all helped me out, and I appreciate everything I do.
Okay. All right. Then who is that directed to?
And they actually left it.
You. But no, you tell them that this will, and I'll give you the information. Let them know that it's going to be coming out, and you gave them a special shout out. That one. Then, yeah, you ain't got to give them. Don't be buying nobody friendship. You gave them a shout out. That they famous now because you gave them a shout out. Yeah, she is not giving y'all snacks. She ain't doing it. That's we don't. Money can't buy me love. So, but all right. And so I'd like to thank you both. I know I had been saying that we were gonna do this, and then we all been out and about. So been with our friends, and we've been out hitting these streets, putting these miles in out here in Japan and Tokyo, and that's why I just finally started setting stuff up to get this done. Uh, so thanks y'all. I know y'all tired. I can feel it, and it's starting to get a little warm.
You can listen up to it. It's
I know,
great.
right? I know. But with that being said, again, I love y'all.
Let me see you do that.
Yes, yes, all of that. Love you, Joe. Golly, it almost happens every single time. I caught myself. I caught myself. Love you, Jojo. All right, sweetheart. And I thank everybody for hanging out and watching this. And um, if you all have any questions, comments, concerns, hit us up through the scroll bar below. With that being said, thank
My
you for
friend
coming.
is.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Ah.